Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another Apples and Tiaras vlog. Today is Monday and it is Thanksgiving week. So I thought I would vlog this week. So I'm obviously here at school today, and we have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off this week. So we're only in school today and tomorrow. But I just got this jacket from Amazon, and I should have known by the price point that it wasn't going to be that amazing. I was looking for a coat that I could wear to school for recess, and I found this one on Amazon, and I love how long it is. It's like, you know, almost mid-calf, and it's really cute, but it's not that warm. So I think I'm gonna have to return it. I'll wear it today and like pray that I don't get anything on it. I mean, it was only like $60, so I could keep it and just get something else. I don't know. I'm gonna like think about it. I'm gonna look and find a replacement before I go returning it. But yeah, I mean, it's really cute. And it's definitely the length that I would want it to be, but it definitely it definitely does not feel warm enough, especially when I get snow where I live. So, yeah. I mean, I am warm. Like, I'll just, you know, throw that out there. But I don't think it's going to keep me warm. Oh, Schnitzel. I forgot my trunk in the car. My trunk. I forgot my trolley, my wagon. Okay. I think we'll have to go back out. I forgot my wagon in the car. So I'm gonna go back up and get it because I need some things out of there today. So I got my teammates and I a little early Christmas gift. Have you guys seen these? I think I've seen people using them on TikTok, Instagram, Reels, maybe a little bit of YouTube Shorts. I need to clock in. Look how funny they are. I can't wait. I need to put batteries in them and then set them up. But first, I need to clock in. Okay, now that I've clocked in, I also am bringing some of these in. They are keychain pens. And I thought they would be super helpful because there's a lot of times where kids are coming up to me to have me fill something in, whether it's a behavior sheet or something like that, where I just need to have a pen on hand. And so I bought these thinking that I could hang them from my lanyard, my teacher keys. And so I'm gonna do the pink and black one. And I wanna test their power, I guess, their ink. Okay, so let's see. Okay, there's the black one. Nice. And then here's the pink one. Oh, they're all black. They all write in black. Okay, so doesn't matter what color you have. So I'm going to take two for myself, and then I'm going to give one to each of my teammates. So that way we always have access to a pen. I don't know, I just thought about it the other day. I was like, gosh, wouldn't it be nice if I just had like a keychain to put my pens on and then just have it on my lanyard at all times? That way I never have to be searching for a pen. A lot of the reason is behavior charts. I think I know for sure I have one student in each class, and I have 3 in one other class. So behavior tracking sheets, they're like, you know, were you working quietly today? Did you complete your work today? Were you kind to others today? I can't believe that we're at a place now where we just are tracking their behavior, like how they're supposed to behave in school, that we have to even do that. And for that many kids, like normally 1 is like, okay, that's fine, that's normal. But 2, 3 in a class, That's where you know things are going wrong. Anyway, I digress. Today is Monday. It is Thanksgiving week, so we are only here 2 days. And so what exactly am I trying to accomplish in a 2-day period? Well, my students are still working on their Native American research projects, so they are deep in the middle of researching about a Native American tribe. Some of them are at the point where they are making slideshows, and so we're all just kind of going through the motions. So today we are actually going to be looking at a first and second hand account of one event. That is our current reading standard. It's a very short one. I started teaching it last week on Thursday. I will probably teach today and tomorrow. And then I will teach today, maybe tomorrow, and then I will test tomorrow. I have to test tomorrow because then the kids are gone. And then we start a brand new standard on Monday, which is RI1, referring to the text for examples when speaking about what the text says explicitly and when making inferences, and it is informational text. So I have to make a decision today. I have 2 separate activities I could do with the kids. I could do a Trail of Tears activity, or I could do an Oregon Trail activity. I actually think the Oregon Trail sounds really cool. The Trail of Tears, however, would be really cool because it involves one of the tribes that the kids are researching. So maybe I'll just do that one instead. Or I could do both. I could use this one as a whole group, like I do, we do, and then this could be the you do. So we'll see about that because I do need to test them on it tomorrow. I don't anticipate the test taking too long because the texts are on the Titanic and the kids actually go bonkers for the Titanic. So anyway, so that's today and tomorrow. During science, I need to give a science test and then maybe do like 1 lesson. So maybe I'll do the 1 lesson today and then I'll just give the 2 tests tomorrow. And then that way that's just done. And then the rest of the time, the kids are just going to work on their projects because those are due the 15th of December. Their slideshows have to be completely done. As the kids are finishing their slideshows, I am assigning them a novel study, and I am giving them The Island of the Blue Dolphins as their novel study. So whenever they're not working on their research or their slideshow, meaning that both of those things are done, then they are meeting in small groups, like 1 to 2, like 2 to 3 kids, and they are reading The Island of the Blue Dolphins, and they are completing a digital novel study. So like vocab work, comprehension, prediction work. You guys know what a novel study is, so that is what they are working on. Fun. I was putting up Christmas decorations at my house this weekend. Yes, that is what we did. And I found these cute little pink and white Christmas trees, and I thought those don't go with my house at all. So why are they here? So I brought them to school, and I thought I would, decorate my desk area. I also found these little deer. I must have bought these like for my office at the old house because at the old house in the valley in Queen Creek, I had an office, and so I had all my like Disney stuff in there, my princess stuff. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about when I say princess stuff, you haven't been here long enough. Long story short, I used to be a Disney princess. And so I had all my Disney princessy stuff in there. So these don't really go with my house either. So I'm going to just put these around the room because they totally go with my room. I have lots of pink in here. So I will just put these up somewhere. And then I don't really have much admin stuff to do this morning. I really just need to check my emails, see if there's anything pressing. I don't think so. Nope, doesn't look like anything pressing. So really my only job this morning is to get the room set up. So I'm just going to get on my screen here. Do you guys ever have like, okay, let's give you a scenario. Okay, So we just went to TJ Maxx yesterday and did some clothes shopping, and I found the cutest little green sweater. I'll wear it tomorrow, but I fully woke up this morning wanting to wear it today with a pair of my like newer Levi jeans. They're kind of high-waisted. They're like a nice light wash. They have a wide leg, not super wide. But anyway, I thought the outfit would be so cute together. And so I put everything in the wash last night, put it in the dryer. Then I woke up this morning and the jeans were still wet. And I was like, no, I'm not wearing those. Like, it's going to take forever for them to dry, and or they're wet and it's cold out. Like, the high today is 55 up here in mid-northern Arizona, lower northern Arizona. And so I was like, I can't wear them. So I'm super sad because I really wanted to wear that outfit. Anyway, I just kind of threw this together. I'm wearing like some classic skinny jeans, which I know they're not trendy, but they're just what I have. And then I have this like super warm fleecy fleece and a white t-shirt. But anyway, I was so depressed that I didn't get to wear that. But it's fine. I'll wear it tomorrow on Tuesday. And then I was off of these for a while. But I don't know, I've been craving something bubbly and cold in the morning. Even though it's freezing outside, like you would think, oh, you probably want something warm to drink, like hot coffee or hot tea. No, I just want something bubbly. So if I have to drink an energy drink, it's going to be this one. They're delicious and they have a ton of caffeine in them. Also really want to decorate my classroom for Christmas. So maybe I'll do that today at some point. I have like 2 boxes full of Christmas decorations. A couple of pieces got donated by a family from my class. I actually thought about reaching out to all of them and being like, hey, if you have any old Christmas decorations that you don't want anymore, that you're thinking, oh, we'll just toss this in the Goodwill bin, bring them to me. I'll use them to decorate my classroom. There's no theme or like aesthetic, or I mean there's technically an aesthetic, like it'd be cool if it was pink stuff or glittery stuff, because I mean, have we met? But I'm not gonna be picky, you know what I mean? Like, send me your stuff you don't want anymore. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna set up my classroom screen, which today and tomorrow will be the final days of fall vibes, and then when they come back, it will all be winter Christmas vibes. So my current classroom screen has a Hogwarts fall kind of ambiance. Ooh, I love that one. Oh, that one with the fox is so cute. Anyway, looks like this. Isn't that cute? It's just so cute. Okay, so I need to update my screen. We are not going to the Kinder Performance today. That was Friday. But the rest of this is definitely on brand. Okay, very sad day. I've only found 2 AAA batteries, so I need 3 for each walkie-talkie. I think Jocelyn and Mercedes are going to bring some batteries in too, so hopefully they will have a few more. But I'm very excited. Okay, kids are going to be here in 5 minutes, so I'm going to put you guys down, but I'll pick you guys up in a second. Hey you guys, so it is 2:51 in the afternoon and I had quite the day. I want to be so honest and transparent with you guys. I am not a happy camper. I am struggling pretty hardcore. I probably don't even need to say what I'm about to tell you guys, because if you're a teacher, you are probably living the same struggle that I am living, but all day is just management. All day is just redirecting. All day is just, it's just a constant battle. And I'm exhausted mentally. I'm like mentally drained at the end of every single day. Emotionally drained at the end of every single day. I don't normally send kids to the office for behavior, but today I had to. I have this kid that just cannot sit down. They cannot sit still. I've given them a office chair. I've given them a desk that moves. and this child can still just not stay in their seat. It's just constant getting up and distracting other people, and it's just exhausting. It's just constant corralling, and I am very tired. So, and this is every day. This is why for the last few years I have just not been myself, just not really been vlogging or sharing what I'm doing in the classroom, or like been really excited to share, because the last few years of teaching has just not really been teaching. It's been just managing and surviving, and it's exhausting. So, I don't know. I have been contemplating what I want to do next year. Do I want to keep teaching in the public school setting? Do I want to keep dealing with this atmosphere, this environment where the kids just do whatever they want, whenever they want, and there's no accountability? It's really hard. It's really, really hard. Like, I don't even know what to say. If you are a teacher and you are dealing with a similar situation, will you just drop an apple emoji down in the comments? I just want you guys to know that you're not alone in it. And I know, like, all over TikTok and Instagram and YouTube shorts, people are talking about behavior in schools, and teachers are fed up, and, you know, everybody is talking about wanting to leave teaching, and you're not alone if that's you. I'm there too. I'm on a daily basis thinking about whether or not this is something I want to continue doing the rest of the next 15 years of my life. I look out into my classroom full of empty seats, and I'm just thinking, how can I fix it? How can I make this job what it used to be? I don't know the answer. I don't know if anyone really knows the answer. My pens worked out great today, though. I used them several times. It was awesome. We are looking for 3 batteries to finish putting the walkie-talkies together, and then we can use those. Hey, you guys. So I am now home. It is about 5-ish, 4:40 maybe, 5 o'clock. We decided to go to the park just down the street, and it's so funny. It's so hard to take 2 kids that are complete opposite ages. We have an 8-year-old and a 20-month-old, and it's just funny. The 8-year-old wants the 20-month-old to go down the slide with him, but the 20-month-old wants to do his own thing. And so we ended up being at the park for like, I think a total of 15-20 minutes before they were both over it. So that's really cool. But we did walk. So look at this beautiful road. Like, how gorgeous is this? So pretty. I am out of shape, and thus I'm very out of breath. Oh, those are cool. Baba! So in this mountain area, this rocky space, there's a family of bobcats. And we see them on occasion here in the neighborhood. But anyways, that is what we're doing on this glorious, chilly afternoon in November. Scott went to get his hair cut. And actually one of my students' dads is the barber. So he went to get a haircut and go to the gym. And when we get home, I'm going to make dinner. I think we're gonna have shrimp scampi If we have noodles, we'll do it with noodles. If not, I have some little mini potatoes I was gonna roast with some rosemary, maybe some thyme. I know it doesn't really go shrimp scampi with potato. But that's where we're at. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I did manage to wear my new sweater and my jeans like I mentioned I wanted to yesterday. And it's so cute. I'll have to show you guys my whole outfit, but the sweater is adorable. I got it at TJ Maxx. It is like the coziest, smoothest, softest, buttery sweater ever, and the color is so cute. Anyway, I just got to school. Cash just ran off to Motor Lab, and I'm trying the Wonderskin lip stain. This is in the color Lovely, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I got it from Amazon. I did not have the patience to wait to order it like directly from their site. I don't know, you know, with Amazon, like you never know if you're really getting like the true product or not, but I think it's been working just fine. It definitely doesn't stay like 24 hours or anything like that. So maybe that's just because what I got isn't like the actual version of the product, but either way, I think it works really well. So I'm just gonna wipe it off really quick, and then I'll show you what I put over the top of it to make it last. I haven't been wearing like face makeup in like months. My skin has just been really happy lately. I've been using Skin ID, vitamin C, and retinol. And then I'm also using like a frankincense and castor oil under my eyes, and then beef tallow all over my face. And that's just everything I use. And then for my cleanser, I just use Castile soap, flavor or scentless. And my skin has never been happier in my entire life. So I'm not going to risk putting a bunch of makeup on. Now, if I went to a big formal event, yes, I would put makeup on. But just for like day to day, I just don't wear anything. I put on a Merit bronzing highlight, and then sometimes a little eyeshadow, mascara, and that's it. Okay, so over top my Wonderskin, I am using the Thrive Cosmetics Sheer Strength. I think this was one of their balms. I forget the exact name of the product, but it's in the color Rowan. I have two of these. This one I feel gives me more of a berry color, and if I put this over the top of the Wonderskin, it will definitely last most of the day. So I've been using that as a cute little combo. Okay, what I need to do this morning is put the final batteries in these walkie-talkies because I want to use them. I think they're so fun. Okay, I'm going to do that real quick. And then it is the day before Thanksgiving break, so I anticipate there being a lot of students gone today. And I'm actually giving a test. Actually, I'm giving several tests today in reading and science. And I am not sorry for it because it's fine. If kids are absent, they'll just take it when they come back during our intervention block. They'll just have to do that first thing before they do anything else. It could cause them to score worse on the test, but you know, I have a schedule to stick to. Okay, let's try it. Okay. Let's turn this one on. Okay. Hello? Can you hear me? Do you copy? Yes, I copy. How you doing? I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to turn these off so that I don't waste the battery. But I am so excited to wear these with my team. It's going to be just a complete gas. Okay, let me show you my full outfit. So cute. I love the little peplum detail. It comes right up to my pants. And then I love the little ruffled sleeves. It's just so adorable, so dainty and fresh. And then I paired it with some Levi's. And like I told you guys yesterday, these are the ones that don't have, they're more of a straight leg, I guess you'd call them. And then I just have my little Amazon white tennies paired with them. And then to round out the outfit, I'm wearing a strawberry claw clip because that's very autumnal / winter, right? Anyway, it brings me joy to wear this outfit, so I'm going to wear it, and it's extra cozy, and I like that. So, speaking of extra cozy, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you need to get yourself a fireplace space heater for your classroom, because look how cute this thing is. I don't use it as a heater, really. I just use it for the light. I just turn the heat all the way down. That way the heater function doesn't actually work. And then I just leave it on as an ambient light. And so when I turn all of my big fluorescent lights off, I'll show you guys. I posted this on Instagram and TikTok, but you know, not everyone is over there. Anyway, it just adds an adorable little cozy ambiance for my classroom, especially right there next to the Christmas tree. And then I will usually invite a couple of kids to work next to it during our intervention block, which is when they work on their projects. And it's just so cute. I just think it's adorable. I think that one was purchased on Amazon. I got it for Christmas actually a couple years ago. I had asked for it. It was like actually on my wish list, and I got it from my mom. And so I ended up using it in the bedroom at her house when we lived there before our house was built. And so it actually does function as a really nice heater. It was in my bathroom for a while too, but I just found I wasn't really using it there. So I did decide to bring it here, and it just makes this cozy little ambiance. Okay. Yesterday, I started Mystery Science with one of my classes, and they seemed to really like it. Of course they liked it. Of course they loved it. How could you not love it? But the reason I'm saying it to you guys is because I haven't used it yet this year, just for several different reasons. Number one, I needed to teach to a CFA in the first quarter. A CFA was made that all of our students had to take, and their science grade depended on that test, on those tests. And I just didn't feel like Mystery Science that I would really have enough time to teach to that test if I used Mystery Science. So I ended up having to use several different variety of resources, but the kids did pretty good on that test. Now I have recently worked with my school district to rewrite those science CFAs or tests that the kids' grades depend on. And I have really tried to align them directly to the standards. And so using Mystery Science, I would be able to teach using Mystery Science, and they would still be able to pass and ace those tests. Mystery Science, I have found, is one of the best, I guess, curriculums or programs out there that target the standards in a true inquiry-based way. And I've used it for years, and I absolutely love using Mystery Science. I will use it and abuse it as long as I possibly can until something even better comes along. And so if you're a science teacher and maybe, or you teach science, and maybe you're struggling to find sources or programs to use to teach your students, Mystery Science is amazing. Not only is it pretty much laid out for you, all you really have to do is print the materials, gather the supplies, and then hit go. And since I've used it for the last 5 years, I've really learned a lot about the standards myself. And so in using it to learn about the standards, I find that even though I'm using Mystery Science, I'm also tying in a lot of my own things to really lock in the concepts. And I've learned a lot about questioning along the way. I've really, really learned a lot about science instruction just from Mystery Science alone. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I just started using it and the kids really like it. So I'm hoping that next quarter I'll be able to just use Mystery Science and the kids will still be able to pass their tests. And, you know, I do have to fill in the blanks here and there, but overall Mystery Science does a really nice job of covering everything. Okay, so today I need to add ribbon to my holiday wish list. I am doing a Sign Up Genius for my winter holiday party, which is going to be on December 18th. We are going to play some Minute to Win It games. We're going to make a Christmas ornament for families. We are going to enjoy snacks and watch a movie. I have a handful of parents that are volunteering to come for the whole day to help run everything, whether it's crafts or games or food or whatever. And so I've put together a Sign Up Genius. If you guys haven't heard of Sign Up Genius, you've got to get on that. It's a great way to put out a list of things you need and have parents sign up to donate those items. I do it every year for a handful of things. I get all my science supplies that way. I get a lot of like science project materials that way. And so Sign Up Genius. But anyways, I need to add ribbon to my sign up because I need that for my Christmas craft. Now I am going to fund most of the Christmas craft stuff. I am going to be printing out pictures of the kids. And so I am asking for some ribbon donations. So I do need to add something to it. But anyways, the kids are going to be here in about 15 minutes. So I'm going to let you guys go and I will check in with you probably at the end of the day, honestly. We'll see about lunch. My intern is coming again today, so I feel kind of funny vlogging in front of her. My teammates, I don't care anymore. But I will check in with you guys after school, and just let you know how the day went. Everyone, I am checking in at the end of the day as promised. What a whirlwind of a day. Overall, it was a lovely day because I think total we had about 15 kids gone. One class, let's see if I can even, no, I can't. One of my classes, 12 kids were gone. And then in the other class, 3 kids were gone. So that's 15 makeup tests I'm going to have to give on Monday, but I'm going to do it during our intervention block. So it will not take up time within my reading class. They did terrible on the test because I'll be completely honest, they don't want to take the time to go back in and reread, and that is their demise. At the beginning of the school year, I told them that 4th grade reading was all about detective work, going back into the text and finding evidence or proof of something. And they still haven't figured out that if they just spend the time going back and rereading, they will find everything they need. So anyway, I think only a good handful, like maybe 14 or 15 kids out of 60 were proficient. But there isn't time for a whole group reteach. There's really, I have one standard left and I have a week and a day to teach it. Actually, I have 5 days to teach it total, because one of those days is a writing test. And this standard is, if you teach 4th grade, it's RI1, which is referring to the text, what it says directly when explaining what the text says explicitly and when drawing inferences. So it's literally everything I just said. It's detective work. It's going back in the text, proving it, inferring based on what's in the passage. So anyway, 5 days to teach that standard, and then I have to give a test on all the standards I taught this quarter, which I'm anticipating them doing really bad on. It was a rough quarter. Not a lot of teaching happening, a lot more managing happening. And so just kind of is at that point where, you know, we just have to move forward and just keep practicing as much as we can. So anyway, it is officially Thanksgiving break, and I am down a kid. Cash ended up going home with his best friend. She was picking them up from club, and they were like, Cash, you want to come with us? And I was like, sure, go ahead. I'm like, I don't care. Go for it. Go have fun. So anyway, that's really cool. I'll have to sort out how to get him back home tomorrow, but that is fine. So anyway, I'm gonna head home, hang out with Wayne. I think Scott made dinner. He made a meatloaf. So I'm just gonna go hang out and play with Wayne for a little bit. We'll have some dinner, and then we're just gonna chill the rest of the night. I don't have much to do for Thanksgiving. We are smoking a prime rib in our smoker as our main meat dish, and then I am making green bean casserole, and then everyone else is bringing a side or two, and then that's it. We went very, very minimal this year on food, because we always tend to overeat the hors d'oeuvres, and then all of the food gets left over. So we decided no hors d'oeuvres this year. We are just doing the Thanksgiving meal. And then we picked up a cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. So that will be delicious. I even told my mom, I'm like, don't even bake any pies, because we have this cheesecake and everyone's gonna be totally annihilating it. So don't even bother putting all the work in to bake pies, you know. Maybe tonight I'll get a head start on some Christmas wrapping, since Cash is gone and Wayne goes to bed at 7. We'll see. I need to also figure out where I'm going to hide all of these gifts. I think I'm going to have to disperse them throughout the house in closets and in the bed of Scott's truck, because it has a nice tailgate and a lid that locks, and he doesn't really drive it much except to the gym and back. So maybe I can hide them in there. We'll see. Anyways, let's get inside and see baby Wayne. everyone, happy Wednesday. It is 11:30 on Wednesday afternoon, and Wayne and I are just enjoying a quiet day at home today. My dear friend Laura, who also works at my school, came over this morning with her little boy. He's gonna be 3 in March, and Wayne will be 2 in March, so they're about a year apart. And they just hung out with us this morning. We had coffee, we played, we got to just sit and chat. It was lovely. And so Wayne is getting ready to go down for a nap here at about noon. So we just had a lunch snack that you guys saw. And now we're just gonna go out and play for about 30 more minutes, and then he will go down for a nap. So what I plan to do during nap time is just kind of clean up the house a bit, because we are hosting Thanksgiving tomorrow, and I would like to try and organize all the toys downstairs, clean the downstairs bathroom, and then just clean up around here, get the kitchen really cleaned up, just so that everything is ready for tomorrow. I'm not really worried about like making my house look like a model home, because really the only people that are coming are my like close family. My parents are coming, my sister and her husband and her dad are coming, and then my nephew and his girlfriend are coming, and that is it. So we like to keep it very chill and small and casual, and so I don't have to do too much. I just want to get everything picked up and just put away, just so that tomorrow I don't have to do it while I'm also making food. So, hi! What you doing?
I'm playing.
Are you playing? Yeah, you got a bluey outfit on?
Now up.
If you guys don't shop for your kids at TJ Maxx, you need to go look it up.
Look.
Look and see what they got there, because they have the cutest toddler clothes and so affordable. Anyway, we're gonna fart around and play, and then Wayne's gonna go night-nights. I am seeing Wicked for Good this evening. I'm very excited. I definitely have loved Wicked for years. I've definitely loved Wicked for years. I think it came out when I was 13, and so all through middle school and high school, my friends and I would sing the songs, and like in high school choir and stuff, we got really into it. And then still even into like my young adulthood, I was like singing the songs. So it is like nostalgic for me. But I'm very excited to go see it with a couple of my friends and my sister and my mom. And Cash is actually going to come see it too. And I know there's been like speculation around one of the scenes. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to make Cash go with me to the bathroom, or if I'm just going to sit through it and just, he's still only 8, so I don't think he's really going to make the connection to what's going on. But we'll see how it goes. I don't really want to miss it, but if I have to take him to the restroom at that time, then I will do so. But anyways, I'm going to, maybe during nap time, I will start editing this vlog, because I do want to continue filming throughout the week. So maybe I'll sit down and just at least upload the footage and get it started, just to save me some time later. And then I'll check in with you guys in just like a second, because it's that fast. It's like, whoosh. You ready to go get Cash? Yes? Okay. All right, guys, Wayne and I are loaded up in the car. I did spend his entire nap time editing that vlog. It is going to be, this vlog. It is going to probably be an hour-long vlog, but that is fine. If you guys are still here watching, why don't you drop a sleepy emoji in the comments, just to let me know that you are tired of my face from this vlog. But yes, we're gonna go grab Cash from his best friend's house. We have to run to Home Depot to get some wood chips for the smoker for Thanksgiving tomorrow. And then we will be heading home to have some dinner, and then we are off to go see Wicked. I'm so excited. Hey everyone, happy Thanksgiving Day. It is Thursday. I just put Wayne down for a nap. This morning was kind of rough with him. He was like not wanting to play. He just wanted to get into everything and would not allow me to do anything else. And so I am hosting Thanksgiving, but my kitchen is a complete disaster. Luckily, I don't need to do too much cooking. I'm just making green bean casserole. So I think what I'm gonna do with my 2 hours of nap time, first thing I wanna do is clear all the dishes off of this counter. And then I will start making my green bean casserole. While that is cooking, I will clean up whatever mess I made in the kitchen. I really don't need to like sparkling clean this house because it's just my family coming and they know that I have kids and they know that like kids make a mess. So my goal is to just clean this general area, the kitchen and the dining space. I also want to pull out my black folding table and potentially see if my mom can bring a couple of chairs because I only have 6 chairs. I need 4 more seats. And so it would be super awesome if we could just seat everyone together. I do have these 2 bar top table chairs, and then Scott likes to stand, but I would just prefer if we could just get 1 more table in here. And so yeah, that is what I'm planning to do. First, I'm going to clean up this kitchen area, and then I will start making my green bean casserole. At some point in that time frame, I also need to get myself looking decent. So my goal is to try and get all of this done. It's 12 o'clock on the nose right now. So if I can get all of this done by 2 o'clock, then I will feel way less stressed. So I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'm gonna put a YouTube video on, and I'm just gonna power through everything I need to do. So I will check in with you when everything is said and done.
Come on, Captain. Wait, you gotta. Yep. I don't want to be.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I am going to end the vlog today, but before I do, last night, Thanksgiving, was a total blast. I will put the reel that we made as a family here. It was the classic whipped cream catching thing. I don't know if you probably have already seen it on my Instagram or my TikTok if you follow me there. But this morning we are just kind of putzing around the house. We had an incident with Wayne. I'll put a picture here. He ended up getting the coffee pot and in my attempt to rescue him from being burned, the coffee pot did get smashed all over the floor. Shattered, coffee everywhere. Luckily, he didn't get burned. I did a little bit. But he's not even 2 yet. So anyway, we purchased a lock for our pantry, which is where we keep the coffee pot. He's just gotten to that point where he's like reaching level of everything. And we're kind of in that stage where everything is no, don't touch, no, don't touch, no, not that, no, not this. Like, it's kind of a lot. And so it's a little bit exhausting too. So anyway, we got them one of these felt trees. And so I'm trying to get him, no, leave that in there. Like, for example, this is a bag of Goodwill clothes. He just wants to get in it. Let's put the tree up. Look. Candy cane on the tree. This is my carpet / furniture shampooer. And he just likes to sit and play with it. So it's out. There are certain things that I will not fight. Certain battles I will not fight. Should we put the star on? Good job. Oh, you gotta put it on one of those. Put it there. Good job. Good job. It's, I think, around 11, so it's almost time for him to have like his mid-morning snack or lunch, his pre-nap food. He ate some breakfast, but I will, turn it around like this. There you go. So once I sign off with you guys here, I will take him downstairs and we will make some kind of lunch, and then he will go down for a nap. At which point I will try and clean up downstairs because there isn't too much of a mess, really. It's just finishing up the final dishes and putting all of the serving stuff away. Oh, really? Are you tired? You want to go night-night? He says, okay. So that's a sign. If he's asking to go night-night, he's probably just tired. Yeah, you tired?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we get a snack and then go night-night? Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to tell you that I'd love to do Vlogmas. I already know that I will not be able to edit and upload a video every single day in December. It's just not doable. So maybe I could do Vlogmas weekly videos like I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to do a weekly video. So maybe I could do a weekly Vlogmas video. It would still be me filming every day, but maybe not posting every day. So anyway, if you guys would like to see a weekly Vlogmas from me, comment down below. If you guys made it this far, awesome. Thank you guys for being here and for watching. Wayne, come here. No, we're not going to play in the trash. No. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. That's my cue. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to follow me on my socials, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.